Hey beauties, it's Michelle here at Model Rock, and in today's blog and video we're going to be achieving this really simplistic and effortless look. So this is perfect for everyday wear, or if you're really strapped for time and you just want to put together something polished, this one is for you. It requires minimal makeup products and it's very simple to achieve. So if you want to see how to do this very natural and effortless look, keep on watching. The most important step is prioritizing skincare. If you have a good canvas to start off with, then the effortless glam is going to just come together naturally. We recommend cleansing your face using a gentle facial cleanser, whichever brand works best for your skin. And never forget to remove your makeup. You can use the My Eco Beauty Kit makeup remover pad. You just simply add water and wipe the day away to remove any makeup and residue throughout the day. It also comes in an eco-friendly package like this. This is also great for facial exfoliation as well. It's very gentle on the skin. Instead of going for a full coverage foundation, go for a tinted moisturizer or BB cream. This is just going to be a really nice sheer coverage. It's going to even out your complexion without looking too heavy. But if you are a full coverage girly like I usually am and you just have foundations, what you can do is you can mix it with another medium to sheer it out. There are foundation thinners on the market, but you can also mix it with your favorite moisturizer. We recommend the Embryolisse Miracle Cream. This is a moisturizer, primer and mask all in one, and it's suitable for all skin types. Now I've just put an equal amount of the foundation and the moisturizer on the back of my hand, and I'm going to mix them together until the consistency is where I like and it's all thoroughly mixed. And as you can see, it's mixed together quite nicely. You can add more moisturizer if you want it to be more sheer, or if you want a little bit more coverage, you can just add that little bit of foundation back to it. I'm just going to dot this on my face. Now I haven't used any primer either because once again this moisturizer is a primer as well. And taking your Model Rock base maker sponge, you want to make sure it's damp. You just want to pat the product into your face and add more accordingly. As you can see, it is a more sheer coverage. You can still see some of my pigmentation through it, but it just evens out your complexion nicely. I'm just taking the rest of what's on the back of my hand and I'm going to go down onto my neck, and don't forget your ears. You also want to avoid your under eye area because we are going to move on to concealer and we don't want to put excess product under our eyes. It's concealer time. Now you can opt for a more liquid consistency concealer, or you can go for one of these pot designs. I've applied some to a little brush, and what I'm just going to do is go over the top of any areas that are peeking through with blemishes. I'm not going to put too much product on top because we don't want it to look cakey, but just enough to kind of hide it more. If you have gone a little bit heavy-handed with your concealer, you can go back in with your makeup sponge and just pat over the top. So any excess foundation on this will blend the concealer in as well. Once again, like I mentioned, I'm more of a full coverage girly. So with the concealer, you want to go a little bit more light-handed. So we're just going to do a little dot here and we're going to do one here. For a lifting effect, you can do one little one here and here too, and we're just gonna blend that out. So taking our base maker once again, you just want to pat that underneath the eye, and we're gonna go on top of our eyelids as well because we want to even out the coloring and tone over there. This look is even really good to do when you're feeling a bit under the weather and you want to look put together but don't want to put that effort into it too much because it's so quick and easy to do and it requires little product, but it just makes you look more awake and alive. Before we set our face, we want to add a natural flush to it. We don't want it to look flat and all one singular color. So I recommend using a cream or liquid blush, and if you don't have either of these, grab your favorite lipstick. It makes a great cream blush. You can apply this to the high points of your cheeks with your fingers and blend it out, or if you want a more sheer coverage, what you can do is blend it out with your sponge. I do think for this natural look, this is a bit too hectic, so bear with me a moment. I'll just blend it as much as I can with my finger And we'll reach for the base maker shortly. So remembering that we have excess concealer and excess foundation on this, if you have gone too heavy handed with your blush, just dab over the edges of where you've applied it and then go over the top of it. So it's just going to sheer that blush out and blend it in nicely. I've just set my face off camera. If you haven't checked out our blog, How to Set Your Face Like a Pro yet, definitely check that out if you want an in-depth tutorial on how to do it. But the next step is setting your brows. So this is our gel set, and if you look at the spoolie here, it is incredibly small, which I love because you can get really into the hairs, especially if you have short and stubborn hairs. It just tackles that with ease. I have really stubborn hairs towards the outer corner of my brow, so this just really helps smooth them in place. Because this is an effortless look, we want to go in really soft with the lips. I would recommend using a lip tint, a balm, or a sheer gloss. I am going to go in with a sheer gloss. This is the Sheer Luxe Gloss in the shade Latte from our range. I'm just going to go over the top of the lips to give them a bit of hydration and a subtle bit of colour. If you do have some foundation on your lips, just wipe them off with your finger before applying. This is just a nice cool toned nude, but my natural lip colour is still going to show through. And last but certainly not least, you want to give your lashes some love. So I'm going to go in with the Insta Lift Lash Curler as well as some mascara. We do also have a blog on how to curl your lashes if you want to check that out as well for an in-depth tutorial. But I honestly just love this lash curler. It takes your lashes to new heights, especially if you have stubborn lashes like myself. Look at that curl. There is such a big difference. I just thought I'd zoom you guys right in so you can really see the difference. And that's not even with mascara yet. Now that both lashes are curled, you just want to give them a nice coat of mascara. You can do 2 coats if you really want, but I feel like the lash curler just really lifts them already, so you don't need too much. So you want to take the mascara to the root and wiggle it upwards until all the lashes are coated. Just like that. Just doing the other side. Don't forget to get the ones on the inner corners. You can just leave it at that, but I like to do a little bit on the bottom lashes, not too much. I just like to focus it on the outer corner like that. I just feel like, yeah, if it's all the way through and you don't have any eyeshadow on top or any eyeliner, it can make the eyes look very spidery. And this is the final result. I hope you guys like this effortless look, and don't forget to check out our blog for more details, and we hope to catch you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll talk soon.